Now, volume of a cuboid. Now, volume measures a three-dimensional space. So it could be, for example, the size of a box, or the size of a room, or the size of a small package. All of those would have different volumes. So we'll start off with a very simple unit. Let's look at the 1 centimetre cube. So the 1 centimetre cube is like a sugar lump, really. And each side length is 1 centimetre. Now imagine we put a few cubes together. So let's imagine that we had 4 together. So I'll draw this out for you. So it look like this. So you've got 4 cubes all together. So our first diagram is a 1 centimetre cube. Our second diagram is 4 centimetres cubed. Now let's imagine that we had another layer of 4. So if we had 4 on the top and 4 on the bottom, then we've now drawn an 8 centimetre cube. And what we had there is 2 layers of 4. Now our 4, I'll just outline that out, our 4 on the top comes from 2 times 2. So if I wanted to work out the volume of this cuboid, then I could do this by doing 2 times 2, so that's the height times the depth times the width. So this would come from multiplying the dimensions of all the sides together. In this case, because it's a cube, all of them are the same. If it's not a cube, the same rules will apply, and I'll show you that next. So this cuboid is 4 high, has a depth of 2, and so if we look at this cuboid, this particular one has a height of 3, a depth of 2, and a width of 4. Now if we look at our top layer, we can see the top layer has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cubes, and we could have got that by doing 2 times 4. And then if we look at the height, we'll see that there's 1, 2, 3 layers, all having the same number of centimetre cubes, so that we need to multiply our 2 times 4, top layer, times 3 for the whole volume of the 3 layers altogether. And that's 8 times 3, and that's 24 centimetres cubed. Now with this particular cuboid, I've given you the lengths, but I haven't drawn in all the layers. But you'll know from the previous explanations that we can find our volume by multiplying the 3 different dimensions together. So the volume of this cuboid will equal 5 times 4 times 3. You can either do that in your head or use a calculator, but you should find that 5 times 4 is 20, 20 times 3 is 60. So the volume of this cuboid is 60 centimetres cubed. And a final example, so this particular cuboid, it's 5 times 4 times 20. Now it doesn't actually matter which way we do the multiplying. So if I had picked the 20 first, and then times by the 4, then times by the 5, you'll find the answer is exactly the same, and comes to 400 centimetres cubed. And it doesn't matter again which way you do it, providing you multiply the 3 dimensions, you'll get the volume. So the formula for volume is length times height times width. And that's volume of a cuboid.